All right, I'm reshooting the intro to this video because I realized after watching it back, I'm kind of all over the place. I have made a ton of personal changes, a ton of business changes. Things are looking awesome for 2024, and you may have picked the worst possible week to go out and run, and I can't wait to tell you guys about all of it. Talk to you soon. Let's go. What is going on, you guys? To the new subscribers, welcome in. Usual suspects, welcome back. As you can tell, it's raining. We are in Brazil.
A long way from home. This is Brazil.
Indiana. We picked a heck of a week. Boy, this is going to be an interesting video. I'll go over a little bit of trucking stuff first, but I've had some major changes. Like the title says, 2024 is going to be the year to get it done. I'm so stinking excited for this year. It has been a lot of fun getting everything in order. But let's go to the trucking side of it first. From the few of you that watched my last video, like I said, if you saw the thumbnail, it said when you see less of me, it means I'm doing more. It's kind of always been the case with me on YouTube that if you notice, when I got a lot of stuff going on, I make less videos. When I'm just trucking, I make more trucking videos. So for the next 7 to 10 days, you should have more trucking videos. But we grabbed a load out of Dallas, and I knew there was going to be snow in New York, but I wasn't seeing a whole lot. I really wasn't even sure when I was going to go back out. So I ended up taking this load going up to Binghamton. I'm taking seasoning, McCormick seasoning. You go to Walmart and buy some seasoning for your steak from McCormick because you don't use real stuff. Just kidding. I got 27,000 pounds of it, but no reefer fuel. It's only 27,000 pounds, straight interstate. Gets delivered on Sunday. We'll pick a reload up on Monday. But that will be our first load since back in October. But 2024, man, knock on some fake wood or whatever, but Babe just broke 650,000 miles on the start of this trip. 650, 800 now, so we'll be getting some miles on her. We're getting her fixed. Ended up being, my air leak was the airbag on the opposite side. I don't remember if I told you guys that or not. So, but the truck's good. The trailer's running good. We're just moving down the road. Slow and steady wins the race. So, why is 2024 going to be such a ridiculously good year? I'll tell you why it's going to be such a ridiculously good year. Because I said so. I have just been adopting the mindset of, I tell me what's going to happen. Life's not happening to us, it's happening for us, and I'm really, really excited about that. But I'll break it down for you. I left, got done trucking at the end of October, and for the entire month of November, I talked a good game and didn't do a whole lot. But I did get to spend a ton of time, hunted with all of my kids except for my oldest. My wife even went. We got a new lease this year. I ended up getting an 8-point. This last weekend that just passed, took my daughter, and she got a 204-pound pig. About 30 of them came in, and of course she shoots the biggest one, and it runs off and goes down in a ditch. But December 13th is a day that changed my life, and there's absolutely no significance to December 13th at 9 o'clock in the morning, but December 13th at 9 o'clock in the morning it happened. 2 major changes. Well, 3, however many you want to call it. Major changes in my life. At 9 o'clock on December 13th, I finished the last Monster that I've ever had, and I smoked my last cigarette. And I'm not talking about smoke and vape. I'm talking about that I have not had a cigarette, a vape, nothing. Any tobacco product, but none of that since December 13th. It has now been 30 days that I am smoke-free. And not only did I quit smoking, not only did I quit drinking Monsters, I quit full-flavored Dr. Peppers and sweet tea. So wow, what does that mean? Why would you do that? I'll tell you, I quit smoking because at some point in your life you just have to quit smoking. And we'll go into that more in a second. But I done smoking. But instead of, I was reading, and I've started reading a lot of business books because I've got other business deals I'm working on and the trucking deal. And one thing I read, though, is like when you quit, the best thing to do is to replace it with something. And a lot of people replace it with food. That's why you hear people like, I quit smoking and I gained a bunch of weight. Well, I'm still a fat ass, and we're working on that. But when I got out of the truck in the end of October, I weighed 278.6 pounds. Damn! The heaviest I've ever weighed. Before I left yesterday, what is today? Today's Friday. I left on Thursday. I weighed myself in the morning. I was 254.6. I've lost almost 25 pounds because I've been exercising 6 days a week. Now, there's a walking trail right over there. It is raining, as you can hear, and there's a cold front coming in, and I don't care. I got to go get my 3 miles in. I have been doing I have been walking, well, started out as walking. I started out walking I did 10 miles Christmas morning. Walking, 10 miles. And I've actually gotten to the point now where I'm doing 5 to 7, and I can run at least one of those. I haven't run 100 yards in the last probably 10 years, and now I'm up to running almost a mile. Like I said, I still got about 50 pounds to go. That's how far overweight and out of control I got. But it was like, instead of quitting smoking and then overeating, and I will tell you, I quit for 30 days, like I said, and the minute I got on this truck, my brain came up with 47 different reasons why it was okay to smoke while I was driving. And this has been the hardest 24 hours of the 30 days, has been the last 24 hours. But I have not had a single cigarette. I've craved it. I thought I've made 47 excuses. Driving is a little bit more boring, but 2024 is going to be great because I'm getting healthy, losing weight, my business is going good. I'm trying to decide if 2024 is the year that I'm going to put somebody else in this truck if my other ventures take off, if I'm going to go out more than I have been, or if we're going to add a second truck. One of those two things is going to happen in the next 6 months. And I'm super excited.
You just got jammed.
I'm super excited. It's like a 2-year-old. I'm super excited because things are starting to roll. The things are starting to click. And it all started because I changed me. I just didn't make excuses. I didn't talk about like I did in the month of November. I'm going to do nothing. I have busted my butt making changes. I just got a business phone call about trucking with a new possible client. I actually got called by Flying J. They want my money for fuel because I spend so much money on fuel. But I'm telling you, things for 2024 are going to take off, and I cannot wait. So, man, I'm telling you, what else changed? Oh, here's another change for you. I'm not going to make videos on it because I don't really think it would be a video-worthy thing. But I've brought a cubic metric ton of food. You would think I had never been on a truck before between the winter clothes that I packed and the food that I brought. So we're at the TA, and I have no reason to go inside because we're going to be cooking on the truck. So, like I said, I don't really know what content that would be interesting for you guys. And if you guys got any questions, I've gotten some emails. If I haven't responded because I've been out of pocket, these next 10 days while I'm on this run, I do intend to make more than one video. I kind of pared down my setup. It was getting to be a pain in the rear end to make videos because I had overdone it. It literally like a studio in here. I was like, that's dumb. So I apologize if the audio isn't the greatest, but man, I am so stinking excited for the future. Excited to get you guys some more videos. Those of you who watch, I think like 500 people watched the last video. So, but those of you who are my ride or dies who have been here from the beginning, I want to come on and make a video and tell you that 2024 is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to show you the future. So, hey, guess what? God bless, and let's get rolling.
If you don't like where you're at, don't worry about it. It's just a step. You don't like how you feel right now? Stop crying. It's just a step. Don't deviate. All you have to do to win this battle is stay on track. You can't judge your life by where you are in this moment. Do you not know that where you are will pass? What you're worried about will pass? Don't you understand that one day you're going to look back and laugh at the thing that kept you up all night? Don't you understand that it's not nearly as major as you thought it was? You can live without your house. You can live without your car. You can live without your friend. You can live without your husband. You can live without your wife. I measure the value of a man by how hard he presses. How hard you press tells me how hard you hit. Energy is measured by motion. That's why the devil wants you to sit down, shut up, and feel sorry for yourself. But you ought to blow the devil's mind this morning. Just when he think he got you down, you ought to shock him and press.
5 miles to go.
You better not start crying on the steps.
Let's get it.
You better not give up on the steps. You better not collapse on the steps. I don't care whether it's sunshine or rain, pleasure or pain.
It's not over until I